What is going on, everyone? Today I got an awesome 30 card, all vintage SGC order going out. I got a lot of awesome stuff in there. There's some 1950s stuff and a lot of cool pre-war, some Gaudis, some T206s, and some other awesome sets in there. Lots of it's lower to mid-grade, and it's some awesome cards, so check it out. All right, like I said, we got a 30 card order going out. Just gonna write these down here as we go and write down what I think they'll be so we can go back to them when they come back from SGC. So starting it off, we have this 48-49 Leaf Bobby Dorr. This one is not in bad shape. Centering is all right. Colors are all right. I'm gonna guess a 2.5 to a 3 for him. All right. Second, we got this 1914 Cracker Jack Hannes Wagner. No, I'm just kidding. That's just my placeholder. We got this T206 Roger Bresnahan. This was a Piedmont 350. He does have some creases. This one's probably going to be a 1. Next, we have this 35 Diamond Stars Carl Hubble. This one is a 1. Next is this trimmed Warren Spahn. We're starting off with the low grade ones. Next up is this 1952 Bowman Ralph Kiner. This one doesn't have any creases in it. It's still a lower grade, but I think this can probably pull a 2.5. So I'll say 2.5, hoping for a 3. Probably won't get that though. All right, next up, we have this 34 Gaudi Carl Hubble. This one will probably be a 1 with the creases he has in it. Next up is this Ralph Kiner. This one is really well centered and the color on it is super fresh. Has a little bit of wear on the back, but can probably still pull a 2. Lots of these are lower grade, especially towards the beginning of this stack. At the end, some of them are a little higher. Next is a 34 Gaudi Fox. This one, I'm hoping for a 1.5. I don't think it'll get a 2. I'm assuming 1 to 1.5. Next is 33 Gaudi Charlie Gehringer. This one is also low grade, probably a 1 or a 1.5. Next is an Eddie Collins. This one should not be a 1, I don't think. I think it can pull a 1.5. I'm not sure what that is on the back, but I do think it can get a 1.5. The colors are pretty nice. There isn't any creases or anything in it. Next is this Dizzy Dean. This one I think will be a 1.5. It may have a shot at a 2. That would be great. Most likely a 1.5 though. Next up is 33 Gaudy Joe Cronin. This is the one with the bat. This will probably be a 1.5, I think it can get. It could be a 1.5 or a 1. Hoping for that extra half grade on a lot of these. This is going to be a super fun order to get back. This one, it was actually a little bit nicer. See, look at the colors on that. This one I think will be a 2. It only has this small crease here in the corner. .5 may be a bit of a dream, but SGC is usually grades a lot based on eye appeal, and this is super crisp colors. As you can see, it looks packed fresh. So once these are all in their tuxedos, they'll look super pretty. We got this another Gaudy, it's the Rogers Hornsby. This one will probably be a 1. All right. Got 2 of these next ones are going to be 2 of the same card. They're both Frank Chance Piedmont 150 backs. This one is the nicer of the 2. It's really well centered with some awesome colors on it. And it's a little bit nicer than the other one. They're both stamped by this Hal McCormick. His collection. Those, I'm hoping that SGC doesn't take some grades off for that. I don't know how they grade cards that are stamped on the back. I don't know if that counts as altered. I don't know if it makes it a 1. I'm not sure how they'll do that, or if it can still get a 1.5. But it'll be interesting to see for both of these what they do. I'm hoping we can still get a 1.5 on them. I think both of them could still pull a 1.5 if they don't consider it altered for the stamps. So that's what I'm crossing my fingers for. Although I could not find anything on eBay that was any graded stamped cards by PSA or SGC. Doing a quick search, I just couldn't find any. But I'm hoping for some good grades on those. This next card is actually a part of my personal collection. This is my Mordecai Brown. It goes with those Frank Chances. This one is probably the nicest of the bunch. The red portrait. It's a Piedmont 150 once again. And it is stamped by the Hal McCormick. This one I'm really hoping they don't consider those stamps alterations, because I think it could pull a good grade. If they don't knock it too much, it could still probably pull a 2, but I don't know how it works. So I'm just crossing my fingers, hoping for something better than a 1, because those are awesome cards. Next up was Rube Waddell T206. This one is a 1. Stan Musial Red Heart. This one is another one of my personal collection. This one I'm hoping for a 1.5. It is very nice. It does have a pinhole though. So these next two, the Christy Mathewson and the Grover Cleveland Alexander, these are W516s. And both of these, I am assuming authentics or ones, depending on how SGC grades them. Hank Greenberg, 41 play ball, is next up. He does have writing on the front, but he looks very nice. Hoping for a 1.5 on him. We got some play balls coming up. This is a Lefty Gomez. This one I'm hoping for a 2 on. Colors are pretty nice. It is the final card in the 72 card set. And this one presents pretty nice, so I'm hoping for a 2. Next is Mel Ott, 41 play ball. This one is pretty sharp. I'm hoping he can get a 3, maybe a 3.5 would be really nice for him. Next is this 53 Topps Jackie Robinson. This one does have some wear to it, but I don't think it's a 1. I think it can pull a 1.5 still. Although it does have this little pencil mark here. They may call it a 1, but I'm hoping for 1.5. Next is the 51 Bowman Ted Williams. This one is actually pretty nice. This, I'm assuming, will be I want to say a 3. I don't really think they would call it a 2.5, and I'm not sure it would be a 3.5 either. I'm pretty sure this one's a 3. Next is this 56 Topps Ernie Banks. This one is really sharp. I think it could pull a 4. I'm going to say between a 3.5 or a 4. Anything higher than that would be a blessing. Only 3 cards left, and 56 Topps Hank Aaron is next up. This is a gray back variation. This is pretty similar to the Ernie Banks. This one, I'm assuming a 4. It may be a little bit nicer, so a 4 to a 4.5 is what I'm hoping for. Sandy Koufax, 55 Topps is next. This one is pretty nice. I'm hoping for a 2 or a 2.5 on this one. Would be decent grades. I'm not sure if it can pull any higher than that. And the final card of the bunch is this T206 Frank Chance. Hoping for a 1.5 on it. This one is a sweet Caparol 150 back. And it's not in bad shape. It does have a couple small creases, but I'm hoping for a 1.5. They may give it a 1, but either way, I do not really care. Decided to send these to SGC, hoping to get them back pretty quick, as that's most of the cards I have left at the moment. SGC always does a really good job. They always have some awesome turnaround times. I'm hoping to have a video opening them up when they get back here in about a week or so, hopefully. Other than that, let me know down in the comments what some of your favorite cards were. If you thought I was off or spot on with some of my grading predictions. Most of them I thought were pretty easy, being lower grade. But don't forget to tell me your favorite ones in the comments below. And other than that, I'll see you guys in the next video.